Hey guys, it's Robbie here, and this is FrekiFitWolf. It is Sunday, so you know that means it's time for another week's weigh-in. I am 30 weeks into my weight loss journey. I can't believe how much time is flying by. 30 weeks. It's nuts. Anyway, stay tuned, and I'll tell you how this week went. Alright, so this was Christmas week. I went into it, as I said, I believe last week, or at least I've said it somewhere, that I was not going to stress about if I gained this week. I was going to enjoy Christmas as much as I can and just take it as it is. So, with that being said, I have kept up with my walking, with my exercise, and let me pull that up. So this is from the yes.fit app, the yes.fit, I guess you call it. I don't know. It's the digital or virtual race app that I use, and it tracks my progress. And I have switched to officially only tracking my actual walks on here rather than my full daily steps, because especially the first few days, there were some days where I had like 16 or 18,000 steps because of being so busy at work. I mean, I do hair. The week before Christmas, we're going to get busy. So up until Christmas Eve, we were busy. And so I did slack off a little bit. I got at least 5 days in, which was my goal. But they weren't in the order that I normally like or that I was planning to do. And plus, if you can see down at the bottom down there, I can't point ever. Down there. Either way, the very bottom one, I only did 1.64 miles. I shoot for at least 2 miles. That is my minimum goal. But, as you can see in the middle here, I did get 4.16 miles on Christmas Day. Did that with a friend because we both knew we were going to be lazy the rest of the freaking day. Literally did that the rest of the day. I did do a load of laundry, but other than that, I played video games and I ate. I ate a lot. I only had spaghetti, but I had a giant pot of spaghetti. And I ate the whole darn thing. It was crazy. But it was Christmas. I was alone, playing video games with friends. It happens. And it was one day, and this is 1 week. So I wasn't too worried about it. I did hope that I could make up for it afterwards. But as you can see, I slacked off. This way. I walked the next day, but then Friday, I didn't walk. So I did walk again yesterday. And yesterday was actually funny because it was raining. But I needed to get that walk in. I wanted to. We were not busy at work at all. It was dead. So, I left work with 6,000 steps, maybe 7,000. So I needed to get it in because I know once I'm home, I'm not that active. So I did go for a 2.11 mile walk. If you're in my Facebook group, I did post a picture yesterday of me afterwards and just wet. My glasses are all fogged up and covered in water. It was kind of fun, though, because the park was a little bit more calm and surreal. It wasn't storming. It was like a misty rain, and it was kind of very peaceful. I liked it. But yeah, so I did do that in hopes that I would make up for the calories that I took in on Christmas Day because, like I said, I made pasta, and I did it the lazy, not healthy way. I got the box of noodles. I didn't get my, spaghetti squash. I got the box of noodles, thin spaghetti, and I got pre-made pasta sauce. I mean, of course, I doctored it up a little bit, but yeah. And it was yummy, though. I'm not going to lie. I haven't had, pre-made pasta sauce in a while, and it was pretty good. Especially you put enough Parmesan cheese, and I had way too much of that. So, I made some not-so-great choices that day, but again, it was a holiday, and everybody enjoys holidays one way or another, and I did. I enjoyed it. It was actually a lot of fun. Normally, I'm really depressed on the actual holiday because I don't get to see my family. They all have their in-laws that they spend time with. And I, open up my Facebook and I see everybody posting pictures with their family. And I normally get a little bit depressed. This time I was able to keep in my head that, today, Sunday, I am seeing my family for Christmas. I get that time. I just didn't get it on Christmas Day. So it doesn't matter. As long as I get it, that's all that matters. Normally, I can't hold on to that thought. So I do think this whole weight loss journey, these past weeks of me focusing on my physical health and my mental health have really paid off, because normally I would be so depressed and I probably would have eaten even more than I did and would not have felt like making up for it the rest of the week as far as staying within points and getting in my exercise. I would have just been like, forget it. It's Christmas week. I'm sad, blah, 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 whatever. It didn't happen this week, so I'm very, very happy about that. But yeah, so that is how my week went. I do want to show real quick before I get into my numbers. I did get some more cards. It was really, really sweet of you guys. This one, it just got a little robin on it, or Scarlet Tanager. I don't know. That dude. But either it's got that guy on it. I don't know why I thought it was a robin. And it just says, hope you have a lovely holiday. Very sweet. Very sweet. And another card I got, little Merry Christmas with Santa on there. And this comes from my friend Heather. She's been following me on my journey, and she's the friend that sent me the stuff from Pampered Chef. There we go. She sent me the stuff from Pampered Chef, and she sent me this card, and she wrote a lot, so I'm not going to read all that. But it was really, really sweet. And yeah, so that was awesome to get. And another subscriber, Ellen, sent me this. I'm assuming this is a picture of her own. Really, really pretty. Oh, like that car. And in here, I am going to read what she says. She said, from the world of yoga, I extend to you the greeting Namaste, which translates to, the light in me honors the light in you. I love that saying. I love recognizing the light in other people and the energy and just happiness and just recognizing other people. Sometimes just acknowledging the existence of others really, really is important. So she goes on to say, though I am not a Weight Watcher, I enjoy your channel immensely. From memes to lives to cooking collabs to weigh-ins or chats, you inspire me to be the better me, and for that I am most appreciative. With sincere gratitude, Ellen. That is really, really sweet and touching. I cannot express my gratitude for just something as simple as this. Like, that means the world to me, because, like, I did start this channel in a selfish way. I not really selfish, but like focus on me. Like, hey, I'm going to put these videos out to help keep me on track. And it has turned into so many people saying that I'm keeping them motivated. And I've said it before, but it just amazes me how much you guys say that and feel that, when I'm like, look, if it wasn't for me making these videos and you guys being supportive, I don't know how well I'd be staying on track. So like, that is amazing that it is a mutual benefit, and it means a lot. Like, even today, somebody in my Facebook group, I can't remember her name. Let me pull up my Facebook while I'm talking. She got down to Wonderland today. It was Carol Moorblag. She lost 3.2 pounds this week, which with Christmas week, that's amazing. And so since Thanksgiving, she's lost 9.1 pounds. That is amazing in 1 month. And so she got back down to Wonderland. And even, I was just doing, congratulating her, because that is awesome work, especially during the holidays. I was like very, very proud of her. And even there, she put, thank you, your inspiration helps me daily. It's just amazing, like, to me. Like, it seems weird that me just sharing my journey, because it's basically all I'm doing. Like, yes, I share recipes and I chat with you guys, but I'm basically just sharing my life, sharing my journey with you guys. And it's amazing that that's an inspiration. Like, I don't know, it's kind of mind-boggling, especially since recently I got over 1,000 subscribers. I think I'm at like 1,060 right now, which in 30 weeks, like, it's just mind-boggling to me. And that means so much to me. And so I do want to do more for you guys. I do want to do what I can to give back, because that just means the world to me, because that is keeping me focused and on track. And yeah, so anyway, so let's get into the numbers before I get all sappy and teary-eyed and all that nonsense. So like I said, wasn't a great week food-wise. I did have my normal Sunday, eat my daily and eat my weeklies. I could have, maybe should have, but I didn't, not do that on Sunday and save it for Wednesday, Christmas. But I didn't. I had basically 2 days where I went completely overboard. But I did get a lot of exercise in. I did walk 5 days this week. So with that being said, my if you don't know, my starting weight, I always like to there we go. I always like to start with that. My starting weight is 376.8. And now I am 331.6. So I did gain. I gained 0.2 pounds, 2 ounces. And that brings me to a total of 45.2 loss. I am 100% okay with that. That shows me that I did good. I mean, considering what I ate, that exercise really kicks it up a notch. Like, the very first time that I lost weight, when I lost that 140 pounds, I did not exercise. I just was super, super careful what I ate. That was with the Weight Watchers Points Plus. And as you guys do know, now I am doing the Weight Watchers Green Plan or Sugar Smart on iTrackBites. I kind of am using both apps right now. I do think I'll be switching fully back over to iTrackBites just because the price point, everything's the same, but the price point is a little nice on there. But the first time around, there were plenty of times where you eventually reach that point where, like, say you have a week like Christmas or a week where just something comes up and, you know, you do go a little bit overboard. I'm learning that you can kind of make up a little bit of it with exercise. And plus, like, I'm really hoping that I can, you know, add in other stuff besides just walking to help tighten up, because as this all is emptying out, let me just check. Nope, no collarbone yet. As all of that is emptying out, you know, it's got to tighten up somehow. So I do want to do that. But I am starting to firmly believe in the power of exercise being thrown in with losing weight, because it can balance things out a lot, especially, like I said, the amount of calories or the amount of points. I didn't even track Wednesday. So the amount of calories or points that I had this week could have easily been like a 4 or 5 pound gain. Instead, it was a 0.2 pound gain. That's awesome. All right, mini goals. So this is kind of taking a step back from last week, but I'm still going to go over them just to keep them fresh in my mind. So mini goal over here, 316.8 pounds. That will be a 60 pound loss. I am trying to do them in 20 pound intervals. So with me being 331.6, that means I have 14.8 pounds to go. And the next one over here, Dragon Con. I feel like I've explained it a lot, but if you happen to not know, Dragon Con is like the world's largest fan-run nerd convention. All this nerdy stuff you see around me, all that stuff will be represented. There'll be stuff from movies, there'll be actors, there'll be authors, there'll be artists, there'll be writers. Same thing as an author. Still, they'll both be there. There'll be amazing stuff, amazing panels, and it is also 5 hotels large with their convention centers, a parade in the street. 85,000 people go to this thing. It's a lot of walking, a lot of moving, especially with my anxiety. Sometimes, like when I'm around a lot of people, I need to get away quick. It'll be easier if I'm not as large as I currently am, or as large as I was when I started. So my goal I set was to lose on average 2 pounds a week, which would be to get me to 263. And with me being at 331.6, I have 68.6 pounds to go. Now this, I do want to clarify, the Dragon Con goal, the 263, is not my ultimate goal. It is just my biggest goal at the moment. My ultimate goal is to get to 220, and then honestly, I'll probably reevaluate when I do get to 220. But the first time when I lost that 140 pounds, I got down to 220 pounds, and I was in a good place, like physically. So we'll see how my body looks and feels at that weight, and then I might go further. Like ideally probably 200, but I'm shooting for 220 first. So yeah, so that's that. I was gonna say something, but I forgot what it was. I don't know. But anyway, how did your guys' week go? Like, did you guys do okay with Christmas? I see in my Facebook group, a lot of people, gained a little. a lot of people did fine, maintained, and somebody like some people obviously had like over a 3-pound loss, which is fantastic. So let me know in the comments how you did on your weigh-in. I really am curious, and what your plans are for the future. I remembered what I was going to say. So I didn't make the calendar. I'll put it in my Facebook group. But I did lose a total of 8 pounds this month, which is keeping track with the 2 pounds a week. So even with, a 0.2 gain, but with bigger losses, it balances out when you zoom out. So just a friendly reminder, as always, don't let 1 week, don't let 2 weeks, don't even let 3 or 4 weeks get you down. Zoom out, look at the bigger picture, and you can see like, okay, I am making progress. I've seen a lot of people, especially with the holidays, some have been a little off track since Thanksgiving and have not found their way back on. So 1, jump back on today. It's not too late. But 2, zoom out. Look at how far you've come and use that as motivation to keep going, to get back on track and make plans for that. So that's what I was trying to say a while ago. So anyway, I'm going to end the video here. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful week. Hopefully this past week has been great. I am going to clean up and get ready because I'm doing my family's Thanksgiving today. Not worried about it because it is Sunday and that is when I use my daily and my weekly points. So I can enjoy myself. I'm happy about that. But yeah, so anyway, like I said, comment, like my video please, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe, hit the little bell, that way you'll get notifications when I post videos, because I do have some stuff coming up that I want to do and don't know exactly when they're going to happen. Best way for you to find out is to hit that little bell. So anyway, until my next video, I'll talk to you guys later.